Yeah. There we go. The stick should be unstuck. Definitely finish that roof. Definitely finish that roof. You know, if we can. Alright, there we go. Let's look for somewhere in mine. That's sandstone, which almost helps. It's not quite what we're looking for. This should do. Even has some coal. Excellent. Alright. Use this pickaxe until it's all depleted in terms of durability. Was this song in the like the current versions of the game, like the versions that started development in 2009? Because man, it's pretty cool actually. So I'm kind of letting it play as long as I can. Someone in the comments, please leave me what the title of this song is and if it's in actual Minecraft or not. If we lost a song like this that only existed in this prototype version, in this old weird offshoot of a port, that's unfortunate. I really like it. You know, for as many problems this version of the game seems to have, and believe me, they are numerous. You know, still not sure what we encountered a couple of documentations back, but you know, it is still Minecraft at the end of the day. You can still play it and enjoy it. I'm gonna go ahead and make a crafting bench here. X. Vil. X. Oh. Sword. We can defend ourselves now. Okay, let's get that coal. Four pieces of coal. You know what? It's not great, but it'll do. Now it has a starting point. It'll work. Is that coal? Yes, so there's more coal and some glow lichen. All right then. Eight more pieces. That's more torches we can go ahead and get lit. Go ahead and mark the entrances to the cave here with torches, just so that way you'll be able to find it a bit more efficiently at nighttime. I think you're probably gonna be making this like a mine for us. I mean, it's certainly big enough. Copper. A little bit of flowing water. More coal. Bats. Okay. So, that is a lot of creatures down there. Funny enough, if we had that iron, I'd be cool making a bucket and descending that way, but we don't, so I can't. Let's see what I can do though. Go ahead and put a torch edge of the cavern, then one on the beach, and one a little outcrop of the beach, and one on a pillar. And there we go. We've made a little torch trail. Got a nice bright exterior. Go ahead and spread that love to the interior. Still don't have a roof. But we're not sleeping in like the complete exposed air. Is it not considered nighttime yet? I guess the sun's still out. There we go. me go ahead and chop down this tree. That should finally allow the leaves to start hanging. A big group of leaves like this should drop plenty of sticks. I'm actually not too worried about my ability to get any of those. Probably get away with finishing the rooftop. No, well, the hell was that? Did you all saw that, right? I huh. We're trying our best to ignore that. The hell was that? Gotta say, big fan of the fact that the big tree in the forest kind of marks the entrance to the cavern. It's kind of like a natural landmark. Ow. Oh, it sounds like we have already upset the spiders. Okay. I have a better idea for how to deal with this. Well, as far as ideas go, it's not my worst. Ah, well, that's fine. That should be easy enough to go back to at least. Maybe actually pick up some food this time. Yeah. If we're quick, there should at least be a grace period. I hope. God. I hate the way spiders work in this. Excuse me. Yeah, calling nonsense on that, Def. I was behind the wall game. Imagine if we were still on hardcore mode, and that's how we went out. I'm glad I abandoned that. Alright, come on. Give me bring back. How about enough of you? Oh, huh. Okay. We actually did. Huh. Okay. And what killed us there? That that almost makes me more confused. We did actually manage to, well, I won't say survive that, but we accomplished one of the intended goals there, which was detonating the creeper. Not now, controller bug. Actually, creeper, if you want to do me a solid and help out, you know what? Work smarter, not harder. Okay, so I think we lost like sticks. That's fine. We can get more sticks. Like of all the things to lose, we lost the most replaceable item in our inventory, broadly speaking. We lost the most replaceable item in our inventory, broadly speaking. Well, hey, it's not immediately lethal to get down anymore. Gonna have to jam my jewel shock again here. Okay, that said, we are out of placeable torches, and we should make our way back up. We have cobblestone. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I'm not particularly picky, as it turns out. There we go. All right, looks like we'll have to find a tree and gore it real quick. I'm leaving the giant tree alive. I feel like that's a bit too nice looking of a landmark for they mean. Completely just make like 64 torches. Enough. We can bring that all back. Back in the depths. You know, I'm gonna do future me a solid. We are patching up that hole. I'm not tempted to fall in it. There we go. Man, that's certainly a feeling though, having the draw distance of this game so low, I can't see the cavern ceiling unless I go up a bit. For as frustrating as this version of the game has occasionally been to play, I'm still calling nonsense on that creeper death. Hey. Duly noted. I hope there was water. Ah, come on. Oh, I hate that. Literally just trying my best here. Okay. You know what? We can actually use that to our advantage a little. Aha. There's a little bit of iron on this. I very much would like to get a hold of if possible. $26 iron. Not bad. Not bad at all. A little bit of iron and copper nestled together in the same formation here. There's some iron on the floor or something. It wasn't there? Okay, very much not there in the tool department. Sorry, I was tripping over my words there. already 6 chunks of iron so far. Wow. That's not bad at all. Who would like to light up? Yeah, that little corner of the cavern. Because its current uncovered state was a look that was a safety hazard waiting to happen. I'm not entirely sure how monster summoning works in this version of the game. I'm not sure what kind of logic it's operating on, but I do know that the darker the area, the more problems you tend to have. Which is just generally good advice for any version. Even strange, potentially unauthorized ports. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That... What? What are you? Do I need a pickaxe to defeat you? Did he just explode into dungeon loot? That's a saddle. Sure has. We'll unpack that in a second. Is it still heal us? Yes. And I'm assuming based on the golden hearts, we have some temporary health now. Why level 20? That was... like... it was kind of neat, the idea of there being like a roaming dungeon. I'm just like, used by its existence? Alright. Definitely gonna have to head out of the cavern soon. Plenty of iron. So like, I don't know what I'm hearing and I don't want to know. Like, I am not sure. I heard a creature that did not sound familiar. That might be another anomaly. That might be a ward. Can I take a screenshot? Like, cave. There we go. I'll have to extract that on the memory card, off the memory card, format it, and probably use that as the video thumbnail. This would have been enjoying doing lately, actually. We have some planks. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna make quick box. Store some excess in. Spring, seeds, pumpkin seeds, redstone, gunpowder, music discs that I just noticed has a weird label on it. I'm not sure what that's about. It would be a different song. Because I don't know, when was C418 born? This version came out in, I think, 1997, according to what documentation I've found. So, C418 might not have been yet. Maybe they have another musical artist doing the compositions, and maybe he just kind of eventually drifted away from the history of the game. If that strikes me as quite possible. Also, these extra chunks of iron, they're very appreciated. What is the place one is square? Okay. Three, one, two. Oh. Okay. Okay. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Sacrificing my stone tools to the ocean or the lagoon. I'm not sure what you'd consider that sort of body of water. A pond? You know, you know. What I do know is we'll make an axe properly this time. There we go. Can I get some armor? Hey, alright. Be able to make some iron leggings. Those on. And already we're looking a bit more prepared. Go ahead and let go ahead and I'm not sure what just dropped there. Hmm? Well, not great armor, but it's armor. That's my logic here. Like, it's not much, but it's armor. Actually, weird thing I'm gonna go out of my way to make here, since we have extra resources as far as I'm concerned. Can I make a compass? Ooh, great. Great. Now I should never get lost. And, well, now it'll at least be significantly more difficult to get lost. That's not to say it's never going to. It is. But now I could potentially go on some long journeys and still be able to find my way back. I'm gonna make this a longer documentation today. I'm kind of enjoying playing the game. So, and I have the time in my schedule. More important. So I'm gonna go ahead and just keep on playing. Might as well get some extra iron. That ore vein in particular led to the Stillwater Cavern. Which, trust me, if there's a place I do not want to go, it's down there. It just feels... You ever just get an uneasy feeling from looking at an area? That's me with the Stillwater Cavern. I just have the distinct impression, especially in a version of the game like this, something would live down there that would, like, pull me in. So I really don't want to go. I really... Words cannot describe how little I want to go in that one. Hmm? Get plenty of coal, because coal is always that weird resource where when you have it in abundance, you don't go back and get more of it until suddenly you need a lot of it, and you find you grabbed all of the convenient deposits in the local area. Kind of same thing with iron, which is why I'm bothering to pick all of this up. Well, so maybe we can eventually make an anvil. Like, I realize that's a bit ambitious, but maybe not, like, that unreasonable, given the amount that seems to spawn is decently generous. I think that's the end of the line. He fell in a hole there. Yeah, beyond that, we might actually need to get water from like the top of the cave. 36 more pieces of iron. Not bad at all. Okay. That's the E east end of the cavern. Yes, east. But we have not really pressed further into the south cavern since we, got shot. Kind of a little curious what might be in this side. Ah. What in the world is down there? Um. Why is my damage output suddenly been gutted? Whatever it is, it's gone now. Which is almost more concerning. And the south cavern, or the north cavern? Yeah, the north cavern might actually be decently close to the surface as far as giant caverns are concerned. There it is again. Are you shy? Armor putting in good work for us, at least. Oh, God. Something's down here that's big and angry. We have the resources to make torches, make some. We're rewarded for our greed, at least. Okay. Oh, there's more. This is a bit of thin, tight squeeze of a cave. Right, so we have the claustrophobia caverns. least caves that are this thin and narrow. Whoa. That wasn't just a recording. I felt that lag jolt. The thin, narrow cavern might not actually be a terrible place to set up shop. Maybe. Plenty of cool. Well, is that lapis? Yeah. Alright, this is what I thought. Kinda looking at it a little funny, like, hey, that might be some lapis. Yeah, sure enough. I'm gonna put a torch on that wall. It just feels a little almost incomplete without it. That's a weird word, but like it's almost the only acceptable one to describe how that looked. Not sure what keeps causing the footsteps. I have a theory based on what we've seen earlier in this episode, but nothing concrete. I should get out of here. Yeah, you ever just get the impression you should leave? Oh, hey, deep slate coal. Like, right now, I'm getting the distinct impression I'm no longer welcome. And then I should go. You know what? I'll listen to my gut instinct for a change. Because I am, in fact, no longer welcome. And I should, in fact, cease my continued existence in this cave. That lava. That was lava. Hang on a minute here. We have another long, thin passage to light up. Otherwise, tricky to reach coal. Okay. Eh. A little thin, cavernous canyon there as well. Okay. Torches on that wall. Ow. Well, you know how they say the evil you know is better than the evil you don't? In my case, the evil I know is definitely the Stillwater Cavern. That wide expanse of horrible monsters That would kill me. I have the furnace back with me. Make a couple boxes. And let's get the hell out of here. Just so it looks actually like well trodden and well traveled, I'm going to make just because I think it looks nicer. Is that an acceptable reason? I don't know. It is to me. Oh. Well, free torch back. Free torch back. And to think, all that's going on pretty much just right under our house. Remind me, what do you need for a... Whatever you need for a blast furnace, we don't have. I think. Let's see. I believe it's smooth stones, possibly iron, along with a wake up. Let's go ahead and smelt some of those up. Didn't find any gold, which is a little bit unfortunate. I kind of wanted some. But can't be helped. Okay. Put in that iron. Well, you know what? What was the craft recipe for that? 5 iron, a regular furnace. Okay. Okay. What's that? Put that in there. Yeah, that'll burn a lot hotter. Let me get, real quick, make a smoker. Funny enough, I'll actually want I actually will just want some charcoal to cook with the stew. So, this is a good investment here. I'm going to continue using the regular coal for torches. Then I should probably switch to using charcoal for like cooking. That does make sense to me. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. There, five. Okay. Now this is a recipe I know by heart. This is 4 wood surrounding, yes, your 4 wood of your choice surrounding it. Okay. Nearly done with what I wanted to set up. I can here. Just have some stuff to collect, as it turns out. Leave the workbench. No reason to take it with us. Still not sure what all we were encountering down in the mines, but I do know. I'm going to go ahead and put box over. Sand, gunpowder, leather, seeds, redstone, seeds, bones, arrows, saddle, rotten flesh, dye, saplings. Okay. Well, almost had it. I'm just going to build my house peacefully. Rip that out. You know, this is a good excuse to use our doors as well. We can go ahead and immolate those. Yeah. Yeah, no sense keeping those around, honestly. We really should consider putting up some of those. Especially if we're going to continue being visited. hey, you know what? In the same way this video ended, or the same way this video starts, it ends. That's kind of cool. Crabsmith. Bam 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 da da dun 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 You know, I'm feeling full block windows on occasion. They feel more secure. So. We got 6. Fuck. Hi, potato. Okay. Blah. Now we have this ugly hole we need to patch. Fuck you mean too scared to sleep? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? What the hell is that?